another episode of On My Honor, and I am so happy. I also want to promise you that the show will be very exciting as I have one of Nollywood's finest. He's a producer and actor. His name is Femi Jacobs. Femi, welcome.
Yo, hi.
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good.
Okay, on the show there is an oath called the Oath of My Honor, and I'm going to have you swear that oath for me, just so I know you're telling me the truth and nothing but the truth.
We'll kill chicken.
We go kill cows, Sam. Okay, the oath is simple. Just place your right hand on your chest like this. I promise.
I promise
To tell you the truth.
to tell you the truth.
And nothing but the truth.
And nothing but the truth.
On my honor.
On my honor.
I really want to know your childhood, your growing up. How's it been, or how was it like? Just tell us something that we do not know, and we'll be excited to know about you.
Well, there's nothing exciting about it other than, I was born into a polygamous family. Survival of the fittest. It was, you had to fight for everything. Food wasn't around, because I'm the fifth of my mom, and my mom had 7, and I had stepbrothers and stepsisters as well. So growing up was more like chaos, But then again, I left my dad and mom. I went to live with my uncle when I was 8 years old, and it was a totally different experience. That's when I learned how to do stuff, because I ended up being the eldest of the kids in the house. He also had 4 kids, and I was the eldest. And I fended for them. I took care of the rest of the family. I made food for a family of 7. Yeah. Baddest like that.
Real food.
It's local food now. We can't start a TV show on that one. It's just local food like amala and eba and all those local things that people would eat. Yeah. So I was basically just the caretaker of the family.
Well, Femi, sometimes actors, they get to marry some of their fellow actors because they've acted few of those parts constantly, and it gets really emotional. So I really want to know.
But
how do you handle it?
I guess first of all, without even being a Christian or being a church person, or you've got to establish boundaries for yourself. You can't be a dog. I'm not that kind of person naturally. Now the fact that I go to church even accentuates that fact. Look, when I was in banking, for instance, I worked in a bank, and there were people who were dating each other in the bank.
Yeah.
I just couldn't do it. I mean, you don't do that where you work. You don't.
Okay, so to cut the long story short, you're trying to say that there has been no actress that you have acted with, and you actually felt something doing some of those parts with, the meeting, Linda Ejiofor.
Oh, she's a fantastic. Yeah, she's.
So nothing.
No, well, no. No. To be honest with you, right? Linda is somebody that I have utmost respect for. When we met on set, we couldn't even talk to each other. We were like, we'd met on Tinsel, right? And then when we met on the set of the meeting, it was like, oh, he's here again, and I'm like, oh, she's here again. So we're just like checking each other out, It wasn't like there was anything romantic between us. We were just professionals. Well, after we got through the meet, we became better friends. We became better friends. But there's nothing. She's got a boyfriend who's my friend.
Oh, that spoils everything. That spoils everything.
I mean, that's God right there.
That's God. Oluwa at work.
Oluwa involved.
Before I met you in person, I actually thought you were married, but now I'm not seeing any ring on your fingers. So are you trying to say that you're free, single, and ready to mingle?
I'm not trying to say that I'm single. I'm single. It's not like trying to say anything.
Okay, but
I'm totally single.
okay, no girlfriend presently?
girlfriend. Is either you're single or married.
No. You can have fiance.
Yeah, when you're I'm not engaged.
You're not engaged.
Yeah.
So you're not in any relationship.
Why would I want to say that on TV?
No, it's because, we have viewers. A lot of people are like, Femi Jacobs is my dream husband. And, I just really want to know.
So I should tell them now that I'm single.
What is your spec? Like, what do you see in a lady that gets you attracted to one?
Spirituality, intelligence. When I say spirituality, I don't mean someone who's religious. I mean someone who's in touch with their spiritual side. Because I don't think you're really totally completely intelligent until you have that connection with your spirit, which is really the source of intuitive intelligence. I don't think you can understand people if you're not spiritual. I don't think you can know how to blend in the world. I don't think you can know how to relate in the world. You'll be judging people by how they look and how they talk. But if you're spiritual, you'll understand that all men and women are made by God, and that gives you an impetus to love. And if you're not loving, you're in fear. If you're in fear, you're worried. If you're worried, you're stressed. If you're stressed, you're not a good person to have a relationship with.
Tell us one actress that you think is spiritually inclined that
Mention.
you can date.
You know what? Mention many actresses. I would say spiritual or not spiritual based on my perception.
Genevieve Inaji.
Oh, spiritual.
Richard Dominic.
Oh, spiritual.
Ureke.
Oh, spiritual.
Everyone is spiritual. So you can date the three of them. If you say Genevieve, Ureke, Richard Dominic, you can get.
The question is not whether I would date them. The question is if they would date me.
No. You have to be, you're the man. So tell us.
No. It's the lady that chooses. You don't understand.
Ah.
Oh, you've not found out. That's how it works. So
We keep asking Femi, we keep playing with our heads here. And we need to move on. So thank you so much, Femi, for coming on the show. It was fun, even though you did not tell us about Orica, you did not tell us about Richard Dominic, Genevieve, no problem.
I can recommend a magazine to buy if you need gossip.
As you can see, Femi Jacobs played with my head all through the show. He really didn't answer any question that I'm sure you really wanted to know. I'll keep on pressing him. Hopefully one day he'll answer some of my questions. I enjoyed the show talking to him. He's a fantastic individual. In case you missed out on this episode of On My Honor, visit our website www.villagesquare.tv, or you can join us on Facebook. It's Village Square Television. You can also follow us on Twitter at Village Square TV. My name is Hawa, and remember, the stories live here.